Morning, Leo. How you do?
Well, it's good to see a long time I don't see you.
Yes,
You
a long
just
time
you,
true.
you just tan far from me, so tan back so.
Then, Master, you can take yourself and garden at them the cold part.
We have to constantly aware them as a kind of something, all right?
Hey, me not in a hurry for that.
Hey, listen up. So we go look for me, my family the other day. I'm just expect for just drive and come back. That was a really bad snow. I have to stay 2 days. I couldn't left.
You couldn't go to door, go boom, no drive.
We couldn't go boom the ride at all. No, I cannot carry on the road anyway. Ice snow too. As soon as it come down, it on ice. So it was
come like snow with
it's
flake.
not it wasn't the regular snow with flake up and thing, and you can just drive and pop up. You drive on ice, you know what I mean? It's dangerous. Yeah, you can't dance. Yeah. What are the ladies? What are the ladies?
Leg of the bird. Yeah, the leg of the bird.
Leg of the bird.
The bird for the people in place.
Oh my gosh.
I man. Lock you up. You get ticket.
So I got stuck, just didn't realize that I would have gotten stuck, but I did. And then but it's been kind of fun so far. I can't say that it's been a bad experience. The one thing that I am more aware now of what it means living in a snow, like the Eskimo them, It get cold sometime and you just try to go which part the warmth there all the time, different kind of living. You can't just jump out and go drive your car. Your car have to warm up like 10 minutes before. Waste gas. You know what I mean?
So a good thing gas cheap on there for the dear like what we did.
No, but not cheap. I understand. Me could have gone. How far 10 minutes can carry me? Can carry me out 20 miles. Yeah? And me have to sit down and make a car warm up first.
Sure. Oh, so you have, we used to have on when I had another life in other places, we would be able to warm the car up from the house. So we just turn it on remotely, and
whether it's remote at 10 minutes, you still have to wait.
I know,
but at 10 minutes without driving that.
It don't feel so bad. It don't feel like such a waste.
Oh, you do?
May I try find the video on YouTube?
Which one?
Us live. You said that.
Okay. I woke up on a sad note this morning, actually. And I know these, people that you grew up with. It's like, from your born, you see them until you're a big man, right? And so I grew up with a guy named Samson. He named Garfield Sheriff on this book. Samson, we call him Samson. And then we also, there's another lady that we all went to school together, same school, Janice Brown, and they had a child together. And it looked like just yesterday. To me, it's like yesterday, but the chick is like almost 40 or more than 40, I guess. And she died yesterday. She came to Jamaica yesterday morning. And when she got to the place where they're staying, she just fell out. Cardiac arrest.
Whoa.
And it's such a sad thing. She's a nice. I was talking to the dad this morning, and he says, Leo, you can't have a better daughter, Could not have a better daughter. She's caring and, loving, and, it's really sad to see.
I'm really sorry to hear, and condolences to the family, to the dad. That daughter's father relationships are always so, different. It's like them don't want to admit that them love them a little bit more, but I think so I know how difficult it must be for him, and certainly deepest condolence to the family, to her mom. To that child is hard. Something that parents can ever be prepared for. And to you, and her friends and family who knew her very well, deepest condolences. But Leo, You sure so we're live? Me can't find the video.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
On YouTube.
Diana, I think maybe it's Jamaica because me never check. But me think say Jamaica because nobody no text me and say, hey, me no see the video. All right. Nobody at all no text me and say that. But me go, all right, and look because I feel funny now. With Jamaicans.com there. Jamaicans.com. Anybody say who can tell me? All right, text me and let me know if we're live. If we're not live, me go back and go try again because it's also strange that me not see Michelle because Michelle knows me I come this morning. She come out for the show. Me not see the show up on Facebook for true. Me not see the show at all. What are they? And let me look on YouTube because it says that we are. Right? It says that we are streaming. But I thought you said you saw the live a while ago.
I saw the thing that popped up that said live, but it don't tell me where live is.
Okay.
So you don't tell me where and where live gone.
Okay, continue.
And so I don't see it on. Well, if any June, if you're out there, you see it, but you send me a note, let me know. Or anybody else. For me, can't find it.
Okay.
I mean, no, for me, internet not all that good, but I think you reach over here. I think you reach over here. And you know, better say to stop it because if you stop it, it have a way if you stop it.
Bear with us there a little bit, people. I am verifying and making sure that everything is all right here. Where is my site? My site is right there. Yes, I see us on YouTube, right? See
okay.
that? See it right there, so?
Yes,
right.
Hi, greetings.
Okay, all right. And then let me go Facebook now. Let's see if me see. Come and see if your face. Oops, your face on Facebook.
I don't see nobody on Facebook.
Check LinkedIn. Check LinkedIn in the meantime.
Okay.
Sure that LinkedIn.
At what?
You're on LinkedIn.
At what?
Leo Gilling.
Okay.
Jamaicans.com. That's strange. Oh, I don't see pop up. Anybody watching us on Jamaicans.com, let me know, please. Jem Ellis commented.
Okay.
I don't see my live on Jamaicans.com. I don't understand why.
I see that we are in fact live on LinkedIn.
On LinkedIn?
Yeah.
So we're live on LinkedIn. We're not live on Facebook. How is that possible? So
I can pay fees on Facebook.
Let me go to Restream. Yes, it says that we're live on Jamaicans.com.
Okay. All right. Well, I mistake.
So, yeah, it says we're live.
All right, I'll go back there. You must see my internet's not carry it no more.
But I'm not seeing the feed anyway. But can someone text me and let me know that you're listening to us on Facebook? If you're on Facebook, text me 909-438-1819, 909-438-1819, and let me know if you're on Facebook. We still not see Michelle yet, so we just all go on like say she not exist this morning. Right?
I'm here.
Yes, serving my sauce, Michelle.
Morning, Michelle. I don't understand.
Michelle, you see it on Facebook? Me not see it on Facebook.
I don't see that Facebook. But maybe Michelle has better luck.
Michelle,
I'm trying to get on. I'm on Jamaican.com.
I don't see it.
Says that we are.
You're not on Facebook. But anyway, with the other places,
we are. So let's go. Tell us about that teaching bill. And in the meantime, I'll go ahead and check with I don't understand. I'll check with Facebook to see what's going on.
All right. So one of the articles, Mitch, that we're wanting to talk about is in today's paper, it says spotlight on homeschooling in the Jamaica Teaching Council bill debate. So in recent times, the profession of teaching has been going through some hiccups brought on by the Jamaica Teaching Council bill. So one of the things that they were looking at was the homeschool. And the article says, teachers brought into homes of parents who homeschool their children will fall under the jurisdiction of the Jamaica Teaching Council bill, which will regulate the teaching profession, which is being debated by the Joint Select Committee. So it says, on Thursday's sitting, committee members sought clarity on sections of the bill relating to homeschooling and where either parent is the sole teacher or where assistance is sought from other members of the profession. They agreed that if parents are not teachers, then a trained teacher must be used and that person must be registered and licensed. A copy of the qualification as well as the identity information and a character recommendation must be presented to the relevant body. A file is created for each child being homeschooled who is registered as homeschooled. Somebody says, I think the Ministry of Education's regulation have already taken care of this issue of the teacher. The council is responsible for regulating a profession. If teaching is going on and it is not a parent and his or her own child, then the person engaged ought to be a teacher. That is what Dr. Winsome Gardner, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the Jamaica Teaching Council, said to the committee. The article continues that currently the condition...
Sorry.
Yes. So it's really saying that teachers ought to be certified. Whomever is conducting homeschooling must have certification to be able to do so. A committee member, Robert Miller, sought guidance as to how it would treat with a parent who is not a trained teacher, but decides to teach their child. He was advised that where parents are not teachers, the teachers must be known to the ministry. So if the parent not teacher, they must have registered teachers who are registered with the ministry.
But I don't know. I think parents can teach their children. Don't they just give them the syllabus and the requirements to meet and what they need to do in order to get the child at the level they're supposed to be? I think it's too much to try to regulate the parents. As long as I give them the requirement, as long as they're meeting the requirement and the child is successful, doing well, they need to leave that alone. That's just my opinion. I don't know.
Well, I think I think that it certainly is going to impact the homeschooling scope.
Yeah.
A lot of people have, without teacher training and teacher qualification, but with some knowledge and sound enough knowledge, have managed to homeschool their children, and their children have done very, very well. And perhaps in some instances have done better than children who go to traditional schools. So I think that it's to now say to parents that you can't homeschool your children unless you have a teacher who is registered and certified is going to raise some concerns. The other thing for me, to Michelle, that I'm concerned is that, you know how you always find these retired teachers who are so competent and skilled, and they still share their capabilities.
Yeah, knowledge.
Yes. What's going to happen with them? So them not certified, them not up to speed, because them don't need to maintain them certification. They're retired. What happens in those instances?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm quite game to use a retired teacher to train my child. You know, I wouldn't be concerned about that. I don't know.
My thoughts are, first, in Michelle's perspective, I don't think a person would accept the challenge for homeschool unless they believe they have the ability to do so. I understand that, right? But I also don't think that it should be like anybody. I do think that it doesn't have to be a teacher from the school, but those parents who decided that they are going to homeschool must be certified, meaning that they had to have done something to bring them to the awareness of all of the rules and regulations, and that they must abide by these regulations, because all children must, I believe, have the same opportunity to education as everybody else. Every child must have the same opportunity at every education. You cannot, unless you're giving, being home should not be a disadvantage to the child. And it can be an advantage, but it can be a disadvantage. It can be an advantage, but it shouldn't be a disadvantage. So there's a basic level of licensure, so or certification, or whatever it is that the parent must have before they can.
You're saying that the parent must be a trained teacher.
No,
but that's what the
must show competence and be certified to do it.
Okay. While you were talking, you made a strong point. But while you were talking, I thought to myself, maybe this is like on a tangent. But before they're focused on homeschooling, I think they should be more focused on the education system itself. Because they don't.
Michelle, I'm going to hold you for a minute. Something is wrong. We're going to take the stream down and bring it back.
Okay.
All right. We're going to take the stream down, because it seemed like it's having trouble sending the message to Jamaicans.com. So let me take it down, and then we'll come right back.